I guess that's what you expected, to have a close game and then you get the win.
Well, why be any different from any other game this season? You know, Richmond is such a good team. They are very explosive. They can put up points. They got guys that can shoot the heck out of it. Again, I'm just really proud of our guys. They're just a resilient group, and you know, you feel like in the wake of the game with some of the calls going against you, our kids were able to play through it, and that's the resilience that we talk about right there. And I'm really proud of the guys, especially the seniors that pulled us through this game.
How big was it to win the face-off in overtime, because Richmond seemed to have the momentum at that point?
Well, it's always big to win that face-off in overtime. In my opinion, face-offs are very overrated, but at the end of the day, in overtime, they're not. You need to get that ball, and you know, I'm just glad our guys handled that last possession with some poise. And Andrew Tien had a nice little step-down shot, and there weren't any tricks or anything. He just executed fundamentals and shot the ball hard in the goal.
15-2 now, 15 in a row, SoCon champions. Do you feel your team really deserves to just be an at-large bid?
Well, you know, we're winning games. You know, I mean, there's just all this talk about strength of schedule and RPI, and I understand that. But our kids are successful on game day. Our record shows it. I'm just proud that they got this championship. The big thing for us was making sure that, you know, what the message we sent was to make sure our guys are in control of their destiny, that we don't leave it to somebody else to determine our fate. And they took care of business today. I'm really proud of them.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you expect it to really be like that all day?
Once we went up 3 goals, I had that inkling in the back of my head that we could piss it away at any second, and thankfully we did. Trying to make it exciting as per usual. Our normal games, if you ever watch us, they're all pretty close. So I guess I knew in the end it was going to be a 1-goal game. I didn't know it was going to be overtime, but it was fun.
You gave up the 8th goal, but then you had a huge save after that. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Got swept. I think so. Was it the one he went high to high? Yeah. So one of our D-middies got swept, and he pulled up at like 14, 13 yards, and there's number 6, and he kind of had my number all day. I think he had like 2 or 3 on me, and he just shot it high to high, and it just exploded towards it, got it, and I saw Luke Leathers streaking up the sideline, but I was like, no, I can't do that right now. So we tried to slow it down, give it to Joe, and he got another possession. We didn't score, but I think it was good to slow down the ball, burn a few more seconds off the clock, and thankfully ended up winning overtime, so it was fun.
You guys are 15-2 now. Does this team feel like it deserves an at-large bid? I mean, SoCon champions, we won 15 in a row.
I think we definitely deserve an at-large bid. We beat Duke. The only 2 teams we lost to, Denver and Navy. Navy was consistently ranked top 10 in the nation, and Denver is ranked number 2 or 1 right now. So I think, considering our schedule and the teams we've beaten, a lot of other teams are looking at 8-6 right now, and people are talking about how they could have an at-large bid. I don't think that's really fair to us. We have no bad losses. We consistently win, and no matter what, I think, even if we don't have an at-large bid, I'm excited to go to the tournament again and do well there. So.
What do you guys expect? I mean, the ultimate goal obviously is a national championship, but going in, how's it feel?
Great. I think our expectations are to definitely win the play-in game if we have to play it, and then the first round. So I expect to make it to at least the second round. That's been our team goal all year long, to go further than we did in 2014. So I think just coming to practice next week, focused up again, ready to get after it.
Final question, MVP of the tournament, how's that feel?
It feels great, but like I've said all year, it's really my defense around me. Alex Warden, Luke Leathers, Jake Lindell, Sean Levine, Brandon Jones, Joey Matarazzo, Roland Wheeler. They make my job easy, so hats off to them for playing their asses off this weekend. And, hey, good defense around me.
It felt really good because I just felt pretty stressed out throughout the game. I was like high and lows throughout the game, and so just to be able to finish and get some closure felt really good.
What does this say about your team that you were the number 1 seed, you came in, you won it, and 15 in a row?
I think it just shows our grit because, I mean, not all of our games are easily won. A lot of our games have been overtime, and it just shows we're just a relentless team that we keep battling through, and we'll get the job done. Yeah. Do
you think you guys deserve an at-large bid?
I think we do, but I'm sure like other teams don't think so because some of our games are pretty easy. Our schedule's a lot easier than some other teams, so that's what they probably attribute to our long streak to.
Air Force goal from number 36, Andrew Tien. Assist from number 26, Christopher Allen.